Hello, Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. Make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. All right, just watching a video, RX Muscles, Iron Rage, Dave Palumbo, Lee Priest brought up how he just made a statement that they should eliminate 212 division. Keep in mind, coming from a person who would have fit perfectly in a 212 division, and the response that he got from our current 212 competitor. You know, Lee's right on a lot of fronts. I mean, as long as you bring in the best package, that's all that should matter. If you eliminate 212, you take prize money, spread it out into the open division. Some of these guys on a place on the lower end of the Olympia leave with nothing. A pro not making any money for plying his trade. You have the current Mr. Olympia, Heidi Chupin, second place, Derek Lunsford. William Bonac, up until recently, has been a perennial top finisher in the Olympia, all 212. We don't need a 212 division. Well, in a perfect world, he's 100% right. But unfortunately, we're not living in a perfect world. And especially in these recent years, the way they're judging the bodybuilding show. Size makes a big difference. Muscle size has always been one of the factors you judge a bodybuilding contest on. But it seems that recent years they've been putting maybe a little too much emphasis on size. Yeah, Heidi Chupin and Derek Lunsford weren't the biggest guys on stage this past Olympia, but their frames allow them to carry more muscle than most of the other 212 competitors. Like I said, unfortunately, this is not a perfect world. Let's be realistic. I'll use two opposite ends of the spectrum. Let's take Big Ramy and Sean Clarita. Biggest bodybuilder, smallest bodybuilder. At their best. If you're judging purely on all the bodybuilding criteria, you're taking everything into account, Sean Clarita beats Big Ramy. Ramy obviously is bigger, has him in muscle size, but maybe not. Let me use an analogy. Take an elephant and an ant. Which one is stronger? It sounds like a stupid question. An elephant is stronger. But if you take into consideration the strength of an elephant in relation to its weight and the strength of an ant in relation to its weight, there's no comparison. An ant is much stronger. That's scientific truth, fact. That's it. Sean Clarita, if you take into account Ramy's height to his muscle size and Sean Clarita's height to his muscle size, I said it over and over again about Sean Clarita. Sean Clarita is also bigger than Big Ramy. So if you look at it from that perspective, he beats him on every criteria, even muscle size. The two of them on stage next to each other, Sean doesn't. Sean would be, unfortunately, I hate to say it, blown out of the water. Both of them at their best, blown out of the water by Rami. But in reality, should he be? We're taking all the criteria that you judge the bodybuilding competition on. And let's even give Rami the size advantage. Let's forget about my analogy. He has him on every other point, but unfortunately, it would never get the win. So that's the dilemma. There are some other 212 bodybuilders out there that their frames would be able to put on more muscle, but there's some that won't. And we're not living in a perfect world. It shouldn't be, but it's gonna. If they eliminate the 212 division, it's gonna end up unfolding like this. The smaller guys, and I'm talking about the guys on the smaller end of the 212, the ones that don't have the frames that hold more muscle, they are not going to be able to place well in the open shows, at least the bigger open shows, let alone the Olympia. Fair is a fair? I don't think so, but the judges are human, and that's just the way it's going to end up unfolding. For that reason, I think that we still truly need a 212 division. All right, you might agree or disagree with what I've said. Let me know in the comment section. Like the video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, turn on those notifications. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.